My dudes, my guys, my freaking boys, let's make the VQ not sound like a trumpet. Alright, so as you guys see in the last couple videos, I picked up this 350Z. It is stock headers, it still has cats, has ISR blast pipes, and there's some sort of muffler under there. I don't know, we'll look at it and figure out what it is, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replace this with a vibrant muffler. Now, if you come from the Honda world, vibrant mufflers are super common. Doing some research with this, I have found that a lot of people do catless downpipes, or they do test pipes, whatever you want to call it, to basically get rid of the cats. They do headers and then run a vibrant ultra quiet resonator. The resonators don't really do much. They take out some rasp, but I don't think that they quiet it down enough. And I think that the problem with the VQ stuff is that they're just too loud. I think they're just too loud, and that's why they sound terrible. So I think if I can quiet it up a little bit, it'll probably sound pretty good. And I only saw one other video of somebody that did a vibrant ultra quiet and a vibrant muffler. So we'll see how this goes. All right, so here we have it. This is our vibrant muffler. I did the street power. If I can get it open. All right, like I was saying, I did the street power one, which I run these on, my wagon has one right there. I do them on like a lot of other people's cars and stuff. And these things really sound good with everything. Even like LS swaps and stuff sound kind of good with these. I think it's the most underrated muffler you can get. So let's get this out of here and line stuff up and see if we can get it to work. All right, so I kind of guessed on what size pipe this was, and I think we'll be close. I think it's 3-inch. So what I'm gonna do is, there's a 2-bolt flange right there. I'll undo that. I'll drop this whole section out and then go ahead and just cut this ISR part off. I'll cut it back a little bit, that way if somebody wants to reuse it, maybe I can try to sell it, get some money back to cover some of this, but I'll go ahead and cut this like right here, something like that. Now, if y'all want me to put you onto something, this is the best tool that you can ever have. It's made just for exhaust hangers, and these things, like, they're still a pain to get off. They're always gonna be a pain no matter what, but this makes life so much easier. All right, we got her out. Looks like it was hitting on something right here, so I'll have to look at that, but we're gonna go ahead and cut this thing. Maybe I'll cut it kind of closer since it's hitting something right here. I'll cut it right here. All right, so here's what I'm working with. There's a gap down there, but it's because I need to like move everything up. It's kind of just sitting, resting on this. But what I'm gonna do is I really like turn down, so I'm gonna put that guy up like that. And it should look sick coming out the back bumper with like a little kick down on it, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna go ahead and fire the MIG welder up, and I'll tack weld all this stuff, and then I'm gonna TIG weld all of it so it looks decent. All right, we got it all welded up. All I gotta do is, this thing has a leak in the front of it somewhere, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the car down and then see if I can figure out where it's leaking at in the front, but looks pretty good. I really like the turn downs. A lot of people, I know they're not for a lot of people, but I think this one fits in there pretty good. All right, I got it running. It's way quieter back here than what I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be at least a little bit louder. I do have an exhaust leak up front, but I'm gonna go try to drive it and see what it sounds like. I know it's not gonna be accurate. So like right here where the Y pipe is, one of those bolts is like stripped. I guess I'm gonna have to cut it out and get a new gasket for it because it's leaking right there, but we can go drive it and see what it'll sound like anyway. Here's a sound clip. Just keep in mind that it does have an exhaust leak. Driving it around 60, around 2,750 RPMs. You can see it's pretty quiet, but if you get in the gas at all, it's got a bit of a drone. I'll have to order some parts and then try to get the that exhaust leak fixed, but I think without the exhaust leak, this thing's gonna sound sick. It's got like a really deep throaty tone, and you can really actually hear the intake now, and it has significantly less drone on the inside, which is awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna have to order some parts and get this thing on a lift and try to figure out what's actually leaking under there.